People in Pennycook are still living in the shadow of the pandemic, but not everyone here agrees on whether it's time to move on.
My family anyway, we're quite confident that we're coming out of it now, and yeah, we're feeling good that we're going to get back to some sort of normal quite soon.
I think people must wear masks in public places until it's a lot more controlled.
We need to get rid of these masks, I think.
Yeah. What, do you think that? I mean, that's something that may well be looked at. You'd welcome the end of masks. Well, why is that?
Oh, just because I can hardly breathe.
The virus peaked early in the new year with more than 20,000 cases reported in a single day. It then fell quickly and in recent weeks has been largely stable, with today's new case figure being just over 7,000. The success, though, of vaccination in protecting against serious illness has made case numbers less important. With a higher prevalence of the virus in circulation, inevitably the figures for people in hospital with it rose too, peaking in mid-January just below 1,600. But significantly, that's quite a bit lower than last winter when the number went above 2,000. And that is despite daily case rates this year being around 10 times higher. And if we look at those requiring the most critical treatment, it peaked at 59 people in intensive care on the 12th of January, only a handful above where it was at the start of December before cases exploded. And in the last few days, the numbers have dropped to levels not seen since the early summer of last year. England is already making plans to remove all restrictions, and while Scotland has eased the rules on face coverings in schools, this expert on coronavirus told me she believes it's almost time to go further.
I think the next step is to go for the general community removal of masks, probably kind of mid-March, maybe retaining them for a wee while longer in public transport just because it's very crowded, uncontrollable, and just at least remove the mandatory aspect of wearing masks. People still have the freedom to choose.
The other side of that choice, a senior World Health Organization official has been arguing even if you no longer had to wear a mask, it could give the virus a free ticket if you decide not to.
There's a poster in this window talking about social distancing, the 2-metre rule. Remember that? It was once a key tool in the fight against COVID-19. But now that an end date begins to come into sight for some of the other measures, it may be that all of us will come to regard the risks from the virus very differently to how we once did. Gordon Cree, STV News, Pennycook.